Hello friends, this is Bhimratna Rokde. Once again I welcome you all. Power factor. Power factor is the term which really creates headache to most of the engineering students. It seems difficult to understand, but friends, trust me, it's very simple term. What is required is just the devotion, hard work and clarity of your basics. If your basics are clear, it won't be difficult for you to understand any technical term or non-technical term. Just keep your basics clear. Don't mug up the things. Go in details, please. Before studying the power factor, actually, we will see different types of loads. What happens in case of different types of load. On the screen, you can see resistive load, inductive load and capacitive load. In case of resistive load, current and voltage are in same phase. That means there is no phase angle or there is no phase difference in between voltage and current. Or you can say phi, that is the phase angle in between current and voltage, that is 0. In case of inductive load, current lags voltage by 90 degree. That means phase angle in case of purely inductive load is 90 degree and that is lagging. Now you can see capacitive load. In case of capacitive load, current is leading the voltage by 90 degree. That means phase angle between voltage and current is 90 degree and which is leading. Now to define power factor, what is it actually? Just have a look at on the screen. You can see a power triangle. Here phi is the phase angle between voltage and current. On x axis you are having active power, on y axis you can see reactive power, and hypotenuse is the total power produced in the system, which is the apparent power. Now as we have already studied in mathematics that cos phi is the ratio of adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So in this case cos phi will be equal to active power divided by apparent power in the system. So in case of resistive load, what happens friends? As you can see the first circle which is blue in color, in case of resistive load, whatever total power is there in the system, that is being consumed totally by resistive load. That means apparent power is equal to active power in case of resistive load. So this ratio of active power divided by apparent power, it comes 1 in case of purely resistive load. Whereas in second circle you can see red portion is the active power and this yellow circle or yellow portion is the reactive power. This happens in case of inductive and capacitive load. Because of magnetic field and electrostatic field in case of inductive and capacitive load, apparent power or you can say active power is never going to be equal to the total power in the system. It is always less than the total power produced in the system. So here we can draw the conclusion that if had it been a purely resistive load in the system, active power will be equal to the total power produced in the system. So obviously power factor, it is going to be 1. But you know, in our circuit it's not possible to have resistive load only. We are having inductive and capacitive load. So what happens my friends? Power factor is always less than 1. Now suppose if our power factor in the system is 0.9, what does it mean? 0.9 power factor means 90% of the power whichever is there in the system, 90% of power is being actually consumed by the load connected to the system, whereas 10% of the power is the reactive power in the system, which just maintains the required voltage in the system without doing any work. When we say power factor is 0.85, that means 85% of the total power produced in the system that is being actually consumed by the load, whereas 15%, that is remaining portion, is the reactive power which is there in the system just to maintain the required voltage in the system. Friends, I hope you might have understood the concept, what is power factor and how to remember it and how to calculate it. It is not the cosine of the angle between voltage and current. Just remember, it is the ratio of active power divided by apparent power of the system. Friends, I would request you, while studying any subject, don't mug up the matter. Don't mug up the things. Try to understand it. Learn it. Learn the basics. Keep your fundamentals very clear so that you will be in a position to answer any type of questions in your life, and obviously you will not forget anything in your life. I will come up with many more such videos just for sharing the knowledge with you. This is Bhimratna Rokde. Take your leave. Till then, have a nice day, and of course, take care of your family.